Have you ever noticed how some days, getting up from your favorite chair or taking a short walk feels just a little harder than it used to? Maybe your legs feel heavy, or you're not as steady on your feet as you'd like. It's something so many of us experience as we age, but here's the good news. You don't have to accept it as just a part of getting older. There are simple, natural ways to keep your legs strong, your steps steady, and your energy high, even well into your 90s. In this video, we're diving into 6 powerful vitamins that can help you keep walking strong, stay active, and feel vibrant at any age. These aren't fancy supplements or complicated diets, just everyday nutrients you can easily add to your routine with a tablespoon here or a small tweak there. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which vitamins to focus on, why they matter for your mobility, and how to get them from simple, delicious sources. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 94, these tips can make a real difference in how you feel every day. So, let's get started with the first vitamin that's absolutely essential for keeping your legs moving and your body strong. First up is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. And for good reason. This vitamin is like the foundation of a sturdy house. It supports everything from your bones to your muscles. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps your bones strong and prevents them from becoming brittle. But it's not just about bones. It's also critical for your muscles. Without enough vitamin D, your muscles can feel weak. You might tire out quickly, or worse, you could be at a higher risk of stumbling or falling. I remember my neighbor, Helen, who's 78 and loves her daily walks with her little dog, Max. She started feeling wobbly a couple of years ago, and it turned out her vitamin D levels were low. Once she made a few simple changes, she was back to her walks, feeling steadier and more confident. So, how do you get enough vitamin D? One of the best ways is to soak up some sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes a day of natural light can work wonders, especially if you can get outside in the morning when the sun isn't too harsh. If you live somewhere cloudy or don't get out much, don't worry, there are plenty of food sources too. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel are fantastic, and so are fortified dairy products like milk or yogurt. Eggs are another great option, especially the yolks. But here's a tip I love. A single tablespoon of cod liver oil every day can give you a powerful dose of vitamin D. It's not as old-fashioned as it sounds. You can mix it into a smoothie or even take it straight if you're feeling bold. Helen swears by it now, and she says it's made her feel like she's got her old energy back. Now, let's talk about another vitamin that's just as important for keeping your legs strong and your steps steady. Vitamin B12. This one is a bit of a hidden hero because it works behind the scenes to keep your nerves healthy and your energy up. Vitamin B12 helps your body make red blood cells, which carry oxygen to your muscles. Without enough oxygen, your legs can feel heavy, you might get tired quickly, or you could even notice a tingling sensation in your feet. For older adults, B12 is especially important because our bodies don't absorb it as well from food as we age. I've seen this with my Uncle Joe, who's 82. He started feeling sluggish and unsteady, and his doctor found he was low on B12. Once he added it to his routine, he was back to tending his garden with a spring in his step. You can find B12 in foods like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, but if you're vegetarian or don't eat these often, you might need a little extra help. Supplements are an option, but there's a simple plant-based trick I love: nutritional yeast. Just 1 tablespoon sprinkled on your oatmeal, soup, or even popcorn can give you a solid B12 boost. It's got a slightly cheesy flavor that's honestly pretty tasty, and it's so easy to add to your meals. Joe started using it on his morning toast, and he says it's made him feel sharper and stronger. What's great about these vitamins is how they work together to keep you moving. Vitamin D strengthens your bones and muscles, while B12 keeps your nerves firing and your energy steady. But there's another vitamin that ties it all together by keeping your joints flexible and your muscles ready for action. Let's talk about vitamin C next, because this one's not just for fighting colds, it's a game changer for your mobility. Now, let's talk about vitamin C, a nutrient you probably associate with boosting your immune system or fighting off a cold. But it's so much more than that, especially when it comes to keeping you walking strong. Vitamin C is like the glue that holds your joints, tendons, and muscles together because it helps your body produce collagen. Collagen is what keeps your joints flexible and your muscles resilient, so you can move without that stiff, achy feeling. Plus, vitamin C is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, which means it helps reduce swelling and protects your tissues from wear and tear. If you're low on it, you might notice your joints feel stiffer, or it takes longer to bounce back after a walk or a day in the garden. I think of my friend Clara, who's 76, and loves her weekly dance class. A few years ago, she started feeling sore and sluggish, like her body wasn't recovering as fast. Her doctor suggested she boost her vitamin C, and it made such a difference. She's back to twirling around the dance floor, and she swears it's helped her stay limber. The good news is, getting enough vitamin C is easy and delicious. You can load up on citrus fruits like oranges, strawberries, or bell peppers. Red ones are my favorite for a sweet crunch. But here's a tip that's a game changer. Try adding a tablespoon of acerola cherry powder to your morning smoothie or yogurt. It's one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C out there, and it's got a tart, refreshing flavor that wakes you right up. Clara mixes it into her oatmeal, and she says it's like a little burst of energy to start her day. So, we've got vitamin D for strong bones and muscles, B12 for nerve health and energy, and vitamin C for flexible joints and quick recovery. But there's another vitamin that's crucial for making sure all that strength goes to the right places in your body. Let's talk about vitamin K2, which is like a traffic director for calcium. You see, calcium is great for your bones, but if it ends up in your arteries or joints instead, it can cause stiffness, pain, or even trouble with your heart. Vitamin K2 makes sure calcium goes straight to your bones, where it belongs, keeping them strong and helping you maintain good posture. It's also a key player in preventing that creaky, achy feeling that can slow you down. I remember chatting with my cousin Ed, who's 80 and still mows his own lawn. He started having some joint pain a while back, and his doctor mentioned vitamin K2. Once he added it to his routine, he noticed he felt less stiff and more comfortable moving around. You can find K2 in foods like fermented soybeans, called natto, or in egg yolks and certain cheeses. But here's a simple trick. A tablespoon of grass-fed butter or ghee each day is a tasty way to get your K2. Spread it on your toast, melt it over steamed veggies, or stir it into your coffee for a creamy treat. Ed loves his butter on a warm biscuit, and he says it's helped him keep up with his yard work without feeling worn out. Now, let's move on to magnesium, a mineral that's like a soothing hug for your muscles and nerves. Magnesium helps your muscles relax, supports healthy circulation, and keeps your nerves firing smoothly. If you've ever dealt with leg cramps, restless legs at night, or just feeling wiped out, low magnesium might be the culprit. It's so common as we age, because our bodies don't hold on to it as well, and stress or certain medications can deplete it even more. My friend Ruth, who's 71, used to wake up with painful leg cramps that made it hard to get a good night's sleep. She started focusing on magnesium, and it's been a total game changer for her. You can get magnesium from foods like leafy greens, almonds, or dark chocolate eyes. A little chocolate can be good for you, but here's a tip I love. A tablespoon of pumpkin seeds is a powerhouse of magnesium. You can sprinkle them on your salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just munch on them as a snack. Ruth keeps a little jar of roasted pumpkin seeds on her kitchen counter, and she says they've helped her sleep better and feel more relaxed during the day. Magnesium is like that quiet helper that keeps everything running smoothly, so you can walk, move, and live with ease. Let's dive into our final vitamin, one that's all about keeping your legs feeling light and your energy flowing, vitamin E. This nutrient is like a superhighway for your blood, helping it circulate smoothly so your muscles get the oxygen they need to stay strong and active. Good circulation means less swelling in your legs, less numbness, and that heavy, tired feeling starts to fade. Vitamin E also protects your cells from damage, which is so important as we age, because it keeps your muscles and nerves in top shape. I think of my Aunt Marie, who's 85 and still loves her daily strolls around the neighborhood. She started feeling some leg heaviness a while back, but once she added more vitamin E to her diet, She noticed her walks felt easier and her legs were less puffy by the end of the day. You can find vitamin E in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, or leafy greens, but it's also in some oils that are easy to work into your meals. Here's a tip I love. A tablespoon of wheat germ oil each day is a fantastic way to get a concentrated dose of vitamin E. You can drizzle it over your salad, mix it into a smoothie, or even add it to your morning oatmeal for a nutty flavor. Marie started adding it to her yogurt, and she says it's helped her feel more vibrant, like her legs have a little extra pep. Now, let's take a moment to think about how these 6 vitamins, vitamin D, B12, C, K2, magnesium, and vitamin E work together like a team to keep you moving strong. Picture it like a well-tuned orchestra. Vitamin D builds the foundation with strong bones and muscles. B12 keeps your nerves sharp and your energy up. Vitamin C ensures your joints stay flexible. K2 directs calcium to the right places. Magnesium soothes your muscles and nerves. And vitamin E keeps the blood flowing so everything runs smoothly. Together, they support your legs, your balance, and your stamina, so you can keep doing the things you love, whether it's gardening, dancing, or just chasing after your grandkids. What's so exciting is how easy it is to bring these vitamins into your life. We're not talking about complicated routines or expensive pills, just small daily habits like adding a tablespoon of cod liver oil, nutritional yeast, acerola cherry powder, grass-fed butter, pumpkin seeds, or wheat germ oil to your meals. These little tweaks can add up to big improvements in how you feel. I've seen it with so many people, like my friend Clara with her dance classes, my Uncle Joe with his garden, or my Aunt Marie with her walks. They're proof that you don't need to overhaul your life to stay strong and active. You just need to know where to focus. As you start adding these vitamins to your routine, pay attention to how your body feels. Maybe you'll notice your legs feel lighter, or you're not as stiff when you get up in the morning. Maybe you'll have more energy to enjoy your favorite activities. Whatever changes you see, I'd love to hear about them. Drop a comment below and let me know which vitamin you're excited to try or how these tips are working for you. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step toward feeling stronger and more vibrant. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who want to stay active and healthy as they age. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more practical tips to keep you feeling your best. You're never too old to make a change, and every small step you take today can lead to a stronger, more energetic tomorrow. Here's to walking strong, living fully, and enjoying every moment, no matter your age.